Welcome guys to my first episode of MVC with CGI C++. Well, let's get started. First I open up my Explorer on Windows and we're going to create a new file, and that's going to be our index.cpp file. Well, this is obviously a CPP file, which means it's a C++ code file. So we're going to say yes to this, open it up in Notepad. So there we are. First of all, we have to include our header files, the standard ones. std io.h includes std lib.h. Now, this is a usual C++ file. It's a C++ program which runs on a web browser. Better to say on a server, and we can render this exe file when we compile it. We can render it on a browser. Therefore you need to install the software. I've already done it. It's WAMP. I'll put the link in the description. So let's get started. First of all, we need an in main function, which is our main function, and we're going to say return 0. So that's really what it is about. We can put here a void or not, it doesn't matter. Okay, now let me first of all open up my localhost, and okay, I have to first of all start my WAMP server. Sorry for this, guys. Now let's get into it. So now I've actually opened up my server file. It's localhost 8080, that's the port, and this is the folder that I've created. Basically this one here, it's on WAMP, on www, CGI, and that's it. So I'm going to create another file, and I'm going to call it, let's say, build.bat. Now this is a bat file. It's basically only to execute commands on the command line with one click. So let's write in here. Okay, I have installed already MVC. Maybe I'm going to put a tutorial where I show how to install it, and the link in the description. So our code file will be *.cpp. As output, I'm going to put in there index.cgi. Usually this is an HTML, PHP, or maybe an ASP file, but in this case we have a CGI file. So I want to create actually a structure. Let me fix that. I want to make a structure called source, and I'm gonna put this right in here. So I have to change my, so let's close that. Yeah, let's save that. Okay, let's open it up again, because this is alright. That was a mistake. Let's delete this one. So now we're in here. So what I want to do in this bat file is to compile the whole thing, but put it in a folder up. So that means I'm gonna put all my codes here in here, and my CGI file is gonna be here. When I'm done with this project, I'm gonna delete this source file, or maybe move it in another direction, because it is really bad to put this source file here, because everyone could view your source files, and that's not what we want. So actually let's open up the command prompt. Let's go one direct here and clear. Let's change directory to WAMP. Let's change directory to this one. Yep, let's list it. Alright, let's say build.bat, and we have no input files. Okay, we have to go to the source file, clear, not, okay, one more time. Alright, no, I have to put here a source folder, then I have to remove this one, I'd say. Let's try it again. Let's make builds. There we go. Now this should actually put us, yep, there we go. That's the index CGI file. Now let's go to our browser, refresh it, and we have this error. Alright, we're gonna fix that by going here, I guess, and let's print f something out. Come here. Okay. The bad thing about CGI is you have to compile it every time, and that's kind of annoying. You know, when you had used PHP or ASP.NET or something else, you just make your change, you save it and go to the browser and view it. But in this case you have to actually build your files. Okay, the reason that's not working is we have to put here some contents dash type text HTML. Actually, we have to put this header file to in this way the server is gonna know that this is an HTML file. Let's put this too, and we have to be good to go. Let's compile it again, come to the page, refresh, and there we go. So this is a cool thing actually. You write here just normal MVC code, and you compile it as usual, and you come to the browser and it works. Actually, you have to set up your WAMP server to do some extra stuff to get this. You have to enable this extension.cgi and so on and so forth, but it's really cool. Well, you have to use it for any type of, you can use it for anything you want, but I don't recommend this for just usual websites or some kind of stuff like that. But maybe you're a hobbyist like me, or you are a real-time developer, you're developing on a Raspberry Pi, BeagleBone, or any ARM development board, then you might want to use this one. So actually, that's really powerful. As I said before, you can type here HTML and then the closing HTML tag, and then anything in between you use here, you print out, it's going to become a page. So that doesn't change much, because I usually forget to actually, there we go, to compile this. So this is actually a basic tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.